Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a foam rolling routine for back pain. Now, other than stretching, a great way to relieve pain and something that's really important to add into your routine is self-myofascial release. A great tool for self-myofascial release is a foam roller. Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could all go get a massage every week? Right? That'd be great. But unfortunately, most of us, one, can't afford it, and two, don't have the time to go. So adding in foam rolling to your daily routine is a great way to start to relieve some of that muscle pain and tension that's caused from repetitive everyday motions that we either do at work, while we exercise, while we're texting on our phones, or sitting and watching the TV at night. This is how we form those knots or trigger points in the muscles that cause us a lot of pain. Now, an important thing to remember is that a trigger point can not only cause pain in the muscle that it's located in, but it can also refer pain to different parts of the body. So for example, there's a trigger point in your calf that can refer pain to your neck. Crazy, right? All right, so if you have more questions on this, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. Otherwise, let's get started. So you're gonna grab your foam roller. Okay, you're gonna start by placing it going across your mat. All right, from there, you're gonna sit in front of the foam roller and then start to position it so it's right about where the ribs start. From here, you're gonna take the hands behind your head, support your head, open the elbows out wide. All right, and then when you're ready, you're just gonna start to lift the hips up, lean back into the palms. You can walk the feet forward a little bit more if you need to and start to roll towards the shoulders. Take it really slowly. Okay, then you can slowly roll back down. So just starting to warm into the upper back, the shoulder area, getting into those rhomboids and traps and rear delts. Good. Do it one more time, just up and down like that. Taking all the motions nice and slow. You might get some cracks. This feels really good. Okay, so you're going to take it all the way back down again. And this time, as you start to roll up, when you feel a point of tightness or tension, I want you to just hold it there. You can release the hips down. Just kind of lean the head into the palms. Allow the chest and shoulders to start to open. Breathe. Hold for about 20 seconds. And when you're ready, lift the hips back up, roll towards the shoulders a little bit more. Oh yeah, I've got a knot in there. Okay, and you can hold there. Maybe release the hips down again. And then lean back a little bit more. Deep breaths in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Just feeling that tension melting out of the chest and shoulders. Releasing that pain and tension in the back. Okay, when you're ready, hips up slowly, roll back towards the bottom of your ribs. You can stop again if you feel any tension or pain. You can get to the mid-back a little bit, hold it there. Just make sure as you're doing this, it feels good. If you ever feel any sharp pain, make sure to stop. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna grab onto the knees, sit up nice and tall. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna take the foam roller, this time going long ways down the mat. And when you're ready, you're gonna position yourself so that your hips and your head are supported by the foam roller. Okay, so just walking it back. Readjust yourself. All right, so as you can see, the foam roller is supporting my hips and my head. Okay, if your foam roller isn't long enough to do this, I recommend getting one that is, or for now, maybe supporting the hips with a pillow, but just making sure that it's at the right height. All right, so from here, you're going to take your elbows onto the ground. Okay, now if your elbows don't touch the ground, that's okay. It's really common actually. So just get them as close to the ground as you can. Keep the low belly drawing in so your lower back has a neutral curve. So you're not having a big arch, okay? It's also not super rounded. So nice natural curve in the lower back. Find little cactus arms. Find length in the back of the neck. The feet are flat down and the toes are pointing forward. Take a breath in. And then exhale, just let the hands fall back. Okay, now again, your arms might be here. Maybe the elbows are up and you're here. That's okay. Just keep the elbows as close to the ground as you can, and then let the hands just fall back as far as they'll go. Then you're going to inhale back up to center. And then exhale, let them drop back again. We're going to do that for 10 total. So 8 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just getting more mobility in the shoulders, opening the chest, resetting and lengthening the spine. Four more. Last one. And then just kind of let the hands fall back and hold it there. Okay, again, if they're just kind of hanging back, that's all right. Let gravity do its work here. Breathe deep. Use your breath to create space, release tension. Know how good you're going to feel, how great your posture is going to be when you get off this thing, okay? Our next exercise, we're going to do some snow angels. So you're going to start with your palms face up, arms down alongside the body. Again, keep the belly engaged the entire time. On your inhale, keep your fingertips brushing the ground. Sweep your arms up and around. Again, fingertips stay on the ground. It might get a little sticky as you get up here. Try and bring the hands all the way together. Maybe just let the arms hang here. Okay, if you're really tight, this might feel like a lot. So just breathe. And again, you should never feel any sharp pain or pinching, but it should feel like a nice deep stretch through the chest, shoulders, triceps. Hold it here for a moment. And then on an exhale, you're going to sweep the arms back down. And we'll do that for a total of 10. So on your inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, sweeping down. And just keep going. Take it slow and controlled. If you're tight, go as slow as you need to. You can always pause this video. You might feel those knots in between your shoulder blades on your rhomboids. Five more. Stay with your breath. Last one, take the arms all the way up. Stretch through the fingertips. Exhale, sweep it down. All right, our next one, we're going to do a reach. So you're going to reach one arm above your head. Okay, the other arm is reaching down alongside your body. You're going to reach through all 10 fingertips, going in opposite directions. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, switch. And pause, reach, opening up the top arms, chest and shoulder, and then the bottom arm, you're just drawing that shoulder blade down. Exhale, switch. 10 total on each side. Same thing, taking your time, belly engaged. Using this time to melt tension physically and mentally, to relax, and to practice self-care. Let's do 4 more of each. And 1 more of each. All right, next one, we're gonna reach up with one hand, take the other elbow into the ground. So you're gonna dig the elbow down as you reach up, stretch through the lats, the traps, the rhomboids, and shoulders. Deep breath in, squeeze. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Keep going. Good. 10 of each. Stretching and rolling out. Two more on each side. Last one. Good. Squeeze both shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Open mouth. All right, release the arms down. I'm going to slowly roll off to one side. Take the foam roller off to the side and then just lay on your back for a moment. Allow the spine to just come back completely into alignment. Take a breath. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And rock yourself up to a seat. All right, you guys, so we're gonna end this routine with one more exercise for our lats. So our lats run along the side of the body. When we sit, they get contracted and shortened, which leads to knots and trigger points and pain through the shoulders, back, and even into the neck. So you're gonna take your foam roller again, going across the mat. Okay, you're gonna come onto one side and you're gonna position the foam roller underneath the armpit. Okay, so it's kind of on the side of the body. You're just gonna slowly roll yourself up a few inches and then down a few inches. So just do that a couple times, just going up and down the muscle, maybe leaning back a little bit and then coming down, and just doing that a few times, warming the area and noticing how it feels. Okay, if it's really tight, you might want to make that scrunched up face. Okay, if you have any knots or trigger points in there, that's what it's going to cause. Okay, so roll back to the armpit. Ooh, I've got a lot in there today, you guys. All right, so you're gonna start to roll down towards the bottom of the ribs. When you find a spot, stop. Hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. What you can do here is you can kind of rock back, rock forward. Oh yeah, just kind of massaging that knot out and then just holding it. Breathing into the knot, helping it to release. So you want to hold this for at least 30 seconds. Hopefully within that time frame you'll feel a release of that tension and pressure. Alright, so after you feel that release, you're ready to move on. Start to roll towards the ribs a little bit more. See, I found another one right after, so I'm going to hold it again. Alright, if you don't feel anything there, you keep going. And just slowly rolling up and down the muscle. When you feel your trigger point, you stop and hold it. These exercises are very individualized. Okay, we all have different pain and tightness in different areas. So make sure wherever you find that knot, you stop, you hold it, you can rock. And we always go both ways on the muscle, okay? So once you get down to the bottom of the ribs, you start to roll back, okay? Because sometimes when we roll one direction, we might not feel something, and then when we start rolling against it, the other direction, we'll feel it. Take as much time as you need on this side. When you're ready, you're going to switch sides. I'm just going to take my foam roller to the other side of my mat. Okay, again, laying it below the bottom of my armpit. Start to roll up and down the length of the muscle 3 times, nice and slow. Just again, warming into it, feeling out where you have that tightness. You'll probably notice one side is going to be tighter than the other. Pretty much always is. We all have a dominant hand, a dominant leg. So we're going to start again below the armpit. Lean back a little bit. Start to roll up. Oh yeah, I got one. Okay, so when you find that spot, hold it. Rock back and rock forward. Now if you're going through these and you're like, I'm not feeling anything, I feel open, not feeling that painful tightness, then good. Maybe your lats aren't very tight. If you're feeling a lot in these, it's really important that you start to do this routine daily. Doing this routine daily will help you a lot with your posture. Will help you to relieve that upper back and neck pain that a lot of us are dealing with just because of our society. Because a lot of us spend so much time in front of computers now, looking at our phones, sitting in front of the TV or driving in the car. Right, once you get past that knot, keep moving on. When you find another one, you'll stop, hold it, and then rock. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, once you get towards the bottom of the muscle, again, remember to roll back up. Yep, you might find a new one. Hold it. All right, keep moving on, so rolling back up. When you find a spot, stop and hold it. And remember, you can take as much time on this side as you need to get through each and every knot that you find. When you're ready, we'll lay on the back one more time and just kind of roll up and down one last time. Finish it off. Get out any final little knots or tightness, opening the chest. Keeping the abs engaged. All right, when you're ready, find your way up to a seat. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for this foam rolling routine for back pain. Please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know how this worked for you. Stay tuned every week for more videos. You can also check out my website and blog, kellycollinswellness.com, and follow me on Instagram at Kelly Marie Collins for daily wellness tips, tricks, and inspiration. All right, you guys, have a great day. See you soon.